Welcome to my 100% series, where I'm going to 100% all of these games in order, which are all games I've ever played in the past on my Xbox, but on my new PC. Today is Bendy in the Dark Revival, the Archives. Alright, we're on this menu for the second to last time. The only time we'll be on this again is for the achievement video, so let's not load game, let's go into the Archives. And here we are, we're straight in. So, here we are, the Archives. Now, I really liked the Archives in the first game, so I hope this one's just as good. Bendy, I'll read the stuff, and then I'll sort of summarise what it says, so you don't have to read it all. So basically, they wanted to create the scariness of the spookiness of the original Bendy, while also keeping him, like, happy and friendly. So, they were going to give him squeaks and noises and stuff, but decided not to, and I think, I'm kind of glad, because if they did leave that in, then I think Bendy would be not scary, to be honest. Like, his silence made him a bit mysterious at the beginning, so yeah, I'm glad they didn't leave that in. Alright, so next up is Wilson. So he was supposed to be like a one-note character, like a one specific goal character where he's evil, completely evil, but then as the story progresses, you find out who he really is. And at one point, they made him the servant of Nathan Arch Jr., and his dad's Nathan Arch. So that is a bit of a random decision to scrap. But yeah, so they eliminated that idea and made the story a bit simpler. And Wilson's, you know, he's a good character. He's really, really annoying. He's really, really evil. But if you ignore all that, if he had a different personality, different face, different body, and different character design, then I'd like his character. Alright, here's Audrey, the one who we played as in the game. So yeah, they were trying to find a good replacement for Henry, which I think they did a pretty good job of. Although I don't think it was as good as Henry, but I don't think they would ever be able to match the level of main character vibes that we got from the first game, so it was a good attempt. And yeah, she doesn't stand out that much to me. I liked that she had more of a backstory than Henry did, but you know. Anyway, that's Audrey. So next up is the ink machine itself, designed by Thomas Connor. I did not know that Thomas Connor made the ink machine. So Gent made the ink machine, and Joey Drew stole it, and then Archgate retrieved it, and then once again reclaimed by Gent. Ah, so that's why we saw that at the end, Gent taking the ink machine back. Is that it? What? Why is it in the back of a van? Oh no. Gent Corporation has the ink machine. Oh, it's not over yet. Oh, for God's sake. So we don't know what's going to happen with the ink machine now. And then there's the Bendys, the Ink Demon and Beast Bendy. These guys were terrifying, much more terrifying than the first game. So yeah, this is how the demons evolved over time, because the cycle was being held in place for a long time, so it became even more evil. And then Beast Bendy, that was just such a great idea to make it so that we can play as the biggest thing in the game. It was just such a good idea. I was literally shouting in the episode where I had got to play as him, and you should go watch it. I'm playing as Bendy! I can swing! This is insane! Anyway, let's go back here and check what's back here, because this place will be next. Ah, Psycho Breakers. So there's Henry, yeah, the main character of the first game. He was a great character. I loved his little voice lines. Wait, what? It says he found his way home to his wife. I didn't know that we managed to do that by the end of it. Yeah, and he was omitted from all public discussion, so it was kept a big secret that this guy was the main character of the first game, which is definitely a risky production choice. And then there's Allison, which was the good version of Alice Angel. Yeah, they made it look better with the better graphics, and the purpose of meeting her earlier was so that we could get attached to her. And to be honest, it did kind of work. I kind of got used to them always being like backup, because they know this place. And then there's Tom, who is just the rip-off Boris. And as it says, he's the only Boris clone involved in the main story. And where is Boris the Wolf? Rumor has it that during the events of the game, Boris is experiencing a dark survival story of his own. That sounds interesting. I do miss Boris. He was a fan of bacon soup, so he was a good guy. Then there's Betty, who I kept forgetting the name of, just kept calling her servant. Yeah, I saw a picture of her like taking her mask off in the credits, I think it was, and we didn't get to see her face though. So I think her face is a big secret, because it says here behind her mask there are still answers to be found. She was a pretty good character, and she was of course representing my British people. Then there's the memory of Joey Drew, which was definitely unexpected. I didn't think they'd bring back Joey from the first game, because we never actually got to see him. Oh, we did get to see him in that end cutscene. Never mind. But like we got to see like a normal version of him. And yeah, he actually helped us this time. He had a change of heart, probably because Gent has taken his stuff back and he just wanted to get revenge on him. But oh well, at least he helped. So yeah, that's Joey Drew. Let's check in here. Whoa, it's the real life thing. That is so weird to be able to go from this and then turn around to see this. This does not feel like it's real. Why does Audrey's donut have a text line? And yes, I can have it. Right, here's Nathan Arch. Everything Joey Drew wasn't. So he's just the better Joey Drew. And him and his wife had a son, but that son did not share Nathan's natural talent for business and enterprise. speaking of his failure of a son, Wilson, haunted by the impossible shadow of Nathan Arch, Wilson sought to achieve something that could make his father proud. By luck, he stumbled upon the ink machine and was able to become the cartoon's world's new master. Don't know how he managed to do that. He didn't exactly seem very powerful, does he? So he held the cycling place and continued his experiments with the keepers, which kind of makes sense. And then he tried to kill the ink demon, realised it wouldn't be able to work, and going back and forth between the ink and the real world actually made him take damage. Maybe that's what happened to his eye. Anyway, then there's Audrey, like the real life version. So yeah, we didn't know that we were the daughter of Joey Drew, which was a bit of a lore drop. And yeah, it's the chances of working at the place that has the ink machine and reuniting with Joey Drew is a very slim chance. But yeah, Audrey's still a main character, and I loved that like real life bit at the end. It was really great. Oh, can we loot? Can we loot? Can we loot? Oh, Harold. Remember Harold? We had to find him for the puzzle in Wilson's retreat. We had to take him out of his fish tank. All right, let's go into here. And here's a keeper. Yeah, they're the ones who made Big Bendy and like compressed him into small Bendy. And yeah, faceless beings made of gears and wires, no sense of morality ordered around, and the creation living without purpose. These things made some horrible noises. They're actually like a pretty scary thing to just be wandering around. So yeah, they're good characters. Then there's these guys who, I've got one thing to say about all of you. I hate you. Anyway, on that very nice note, talking about all of the Butcher Gang, let's move on to over here. And here's our best buddy Porter, who probably still calls us Bobby. But yeah, he was very helpful. He gave us the flow ability, which we used like all across the game to speed things up. It was great. And yeah, he was supposed to be the foil, the light-hearted character that made all the evil stuff seem a little less bad. So yeah, Porter was a great character, and of course he came back to help at the end. Well, I don't know if he did help. I just heard him go wee in the final cutscene. I didn't actually see him. Here's Heidi, which is also the name of my cat, who we played hide and seek with. Oh, she's been to the pit. And then when she came back, she reverted into a childlike state. That is sad. See, the archives just tells me things that make me feel really bad for all these characters. But anyway, that's Heidi. So let's go back here. Ah, look, it's the main man himself, the #1 meat rider, Sammy Lawrence. Sammy Lawrence originally had a slightly larger role in the Dark Revival. Oh, that's so annoying. I wish he did have a larger role. But yeah, they already had a lot of characters and a lot of people coming back, so I can understand why they wouldn't do it. And that is interesting. It says here that he figured out how to use flow before even Porter or we could do it. That is unique. That's weird. It does not seem like the kind of guy that would like master things in the Dark Revival world. Anyway, next up is Alice Angel, and I hate you. Okay, and next up is Lord Amok, who is that guy that we destroyed really easily, who was really weak. And it does say though he was weak in a fight, his name will simply never die. And to be honest, I think it will, because we became the king straight after. Yes, I did survive 1 health, but at least I killed him, and I became the ruler, and then I left all his soldiers to do nothing. And I hate spiders, so these spiders being in Bendy was disgusting. I actually hated it. Anyway, yeah, so these things were disgusting. Why did they have to put spiders in Bendy? It's like the worst combo. It wasn't that hard to beat in a fight, but speaking of hard to beat in a fight, here's Ship Ahoy Dudley. Oh, he looks so cool with all the colour. Actually no, I don't wish they did that more often in this game, because having the colour be unique to only certain things makes it feel more unique. And I'm really surprised they went for the colour angle. I thought they would stick completely to the traditional like yellow and black colours, but they went for more of a bluish tone in this game instead of black. But yeah, this guy's great, and I don't know why did Wilson pick this random Dudley guy? And his crab is called Crackle the Crab, although I don't think that's going to bear any relevance. Moving on, there's Steve, or as they call him, the Lurker, but we all know he's actually Steve. So he was going to be a free roam enemy, but, you know, I'm glad he didn't, because that probably would have made him a villain, and this guy was a friend. I actually enjoyed his quest, it wasn't that bad. And then, of course, he came back with Tom at the end to save us, yeah, and it does say at the end he found much better calling as an unlikely ally. So, yeah, I really miss Steve, and I hope he comes back for whichever Bendy game comes out next. So, yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we have checked everything now. Well, that went quickly, and I didn't even realise, but Bendy's pointing over in some random direction. And why is there an exit thing here? Oh, that's how we exit. That makes sense, because we didn't actually select a chapter for this. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video a lot. It won't take me that long to edit. I'll probably put it out right after my chapter 5 finale. I've enjoyed looking through the archives, finding out a lot of new, actually very important information that I suppose they just couldn't fit into the main game. Again, I'm not going to say much about those guys because I hate them all. But yeah, next video will be the achievement video, so it will be a couple days before you get another video, because the achievement video takes me a while. Yeah, there's only half as much, but the achievements are a lot harder. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe if you watched this far. I really appreciate it. Come back for more videos like this, and I will see you in the next one.